Hey kids, how you doing? It's so hot. I'm so shiny right now. I did not want to be outside, but my phone won't work in my building, so I feel like there's a lot of confusion going on. I had to get some water. And I wanted to clean up a couple things with everyone, see if we can do some math around cannabis, maybe clear up some stuff so you're not so confused by all the crap that you hear in these stupid freaking groups on Facebook. You know, one place that you will never find me is in a Facebook cannabis group. Mm-mm. Those are very polluted places, and I really highly suggest that you know, when you walk through any bad neighborhood, you pay attention to who you're getting your information from. Make sure that they're just not someone who's got a Wikipedia account and knows how to Google things. So, look, here's my lavender. It's beautiful. We just got it from the farm in Oregon. You can't really see it because it's wrapped up. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about was the difference between a gram and a half a gram, and what a gram of oil looks like and what that actually means. So I thought I had grams in my hand, but it looks like I just brought half a grams. So I'm, going to ask that you guys kind of let people know that I'm doing this. I want to go over labs with people, because y'all need to have an understanding of what you're getting and where you're buying it from, especially if you're in a Facebook group and you are looking for something called RSO, which, by the way, is a brand name. Man's name is Rick Simpson, and he hates when y'all use his name to sell product. Keep that in mind. I look crazy. It's fucking hot. Okay. So let me see if I can keep you guys with me in here. It's much cooler. All right, I am looking for syringes right now. Oh, look, here we go. Here's one. It's a gram. Okay, let's have a seat and see if we can make some sense of this now. Oh, that felt really good. It's so hot. All right, so now I had a conversation. The reason why I'm doing this today is I had a conversation with somebody who is a pharmacist. So I would think that they would know what a weight of measure is, and that is what a gram is. So this is 1 gram. It looks like this. It's big. It's bigger. You guys see it? And this is a half a gram. Okay, now here's the amazing thing. You can get the same amount of medicine or more or less from this size into this size. All right, because it's a weight of measure, motherfucker. I just had to say that. I'm sorry. Anyways, this is the bane of my existence conversation because of the protocol of take a gram a day for 60 days of 90% THC. Well, I just cannot express to you how incorrect and how far we have come from that conversation. It actually pains me to be here today to have this conversation yet again, kids. Come on. This is not that hard. And I know a lot of people are new to cannabis, and most people who come to cannabis as medicine have never, smoked a joint, or maybe they smoked some weed in high school or something. They got some kind of story, but they don't have a real understanding that the difference between smoking weed and using a concentrate is major, catastrophically different. So when you start thinking about healing yourself with cannabis and you end up in a Facebook group and you start getting told that you need to do a gram a day, again, that is a weight of measure. What's in this gram? Is there 333 milligrams in this gram? Or are there 900 milligrams in this gram? Which is why it's so important that we do this thing called testing. And that wherever you are and whoever you are, that you do not purchase product without a test. Okay, just don't do that. That's just bad for you. You're just wasting your money because you don't know what you're getting. And we can't be having that. You know, you're already not doing well. You're already not feeling well. And then in desperation, your loved one, you know, goes out into the ethernet, into the cesspool called Facebook RSO groups. And they start swimming through the quagmire of misinformation. And then they think they just get, and then they give all their money away. Okay. So there's a lot of reputable people. Take the time to find those folks. All right. And a lab report will always help you know that. So again, back to the weight of measure. So we make these things called suppositories, but you could literally stick them in your mouth or your nose or your ear, any orifice you have, because they are just completely transdermal and will help you wherever you are. Anyways, so in our little syringe like this, there are 318 milligrams of cannabinoids. So what's that mean, man? Because don't I just need THC? Isn't that all I really need is THC? No, it's not. Because this is plant-based medicine, and it is the entourage effect of the plant that helps us heal. This is why Marinol doesn't work, because you cannot synthetically recreate cannabis and get the same result in the human body, because you are designed to receive it, because you too are a plant. Okay, so don't be a cactus, be a nice plant that flowers and is beautiful, because you are. All right, so stop looking for weights of measure when you're looking for medicine, because this means nothing. And when someone tells you that you need to do a gram of this a day, what does that mean? You know, if you did a gram of this of our concentrate, that would be 900 milligrams, but it would just be 900 milligrams of THC. And it would not be the entourage effect that you need to fight cancer, because trust and believe, getting high and getting well are two different conversations. They just are, you know, I mean, they're both beneficial. However, when you are treating yourself with a life-threatening illness, it is a different conversation than the most THC that we could get into our body. That is something that's old, you know, that's from like Run from the Cure. And, you know, thank you, Rick, and thank you, Christian Lariat, and thank you, all of us who move that information out into the world. But guess what? Since then, we have grown exponentially as a community, and our knowledge base has expanded tenfold. So now we have a much better understanding when we're using cannabis as medicine, how to really get the most out of it. It's kind of exciting, okay? So 900 milligrams of THC is not necessarily gonna, you know, cure your cancer, but either is 33 milligrams of THC. So, you know, just know that there are no guarantees in life, and anybody who tells you that they are selling something that's magical, and if you just do 60 to 90 grams of it, you will be healed, okay? Go to church and get some kind of faith healing if that's what you believe in. Go do that. It's going to be less expensive, all right? This is plant-based medicine, and your wellness has everything to do with you and your relationship to your body, to your mind, to your spirit, and to what your journey is on this planet. And what cannabis is a tool. It's an awesome tool. It's probably one of the best tools we have in the box, because it does so many things, but it's still a tool. All right. So please, again, in these Facebook, I can't even say it. They make me so mad I can't even say it. The Facebook groups, you know, just be aware when you're in there. And then all you folks who don't really know what you're talking about, and then you bring your questions, all you're doing is making it worse for yourself. You're confusing yourself. You're going to find much more information through Google in a better, more directed way, or through somebody you know who has been using cannabis directly, not randomly with people who are in groups. You're not going to find, you know, like sometimes you're going to meet some good stuff, but overall it's going to be garbage. Okay. So let's go on. If you guys are interested and want to stay with me, tap the screen. Let me see those hearts. Okay. Because I'm tired and I'm still talking. So these are lab reports. I'm going to turn my camera around and we're going to have a look at them and that. Okay. So this is what a half a gram of our medicine looks like. It comes out to its most recent test of 318.22 milligrams per unit. The unit, see, unit, not gram, unit. So if this was a gram, it would be, let's all do the math, 318 times 2 is, let's see if I can do it, 436 milligrams. Okay, that would be what the gram ratio of everything would be. So over here, we have 169 milligrams of THC. All right. Now, this is a formula that's created. It's a 4-to-1. All right. And this is about a 3.5-to-1, this suppository right here. And then it has 65.13 milligrams of CBD. And that makes up its total unit. Y'all following me? So now that's just the baseline. That's the baseline because these are the big boys and this is what everybody wants to know. That's why we talk about THC. That's why we talk about CBD. But here's the truth, boys and girls. All of these guys over here, these other cannabinoids, they are what make the difference. They are what do the healing. They are what fight the cancers and other illnesses in our body. All right. So it's not just the big boy over here. It's everybody. So when we look at a cannabinoid panel, because that's what you're looking at when you're buying medicine to help yourself, you want to see the panel. Is there THCA? Is there CBD? Is there CBG? Is there CBV? How much is in it? So you can get the whole panel. So you're getting the whole plant. This is what we mean when we say whole plant healing, entourage effect. Not just this dude, okay? Or this one right here. These are the eyebrows on the face of cannabis, if you will. They're both important. They're the same, but different. But these guys, they drive the bus. Let me turn the camera back around. So I hope that helped. You know, like I've fielded this question so many times today. I mean, look at me. Look how hot and sweaty I am. It's like, feel sorry for me. You know, I had to wear like my girl to like remember to be strong in this conversation today because it's exhausting. You know, education is exhausting. So do your best to educate yourself and remember repetition is the second law of learning. So the more you go over something for yourself, the better you're going to understand it. And there are no stupid questions, but dig deeper than the Facebook group. And please, wherever you are, whoever you are giving your money to, vet that person, vet them. Make sure they have a history. They know what they're doing. They have tests on their product, you know, or if you're not going to do that, make your own. Just make it yourself. It's not that hard. There are so many videos on YouTube. You won't blow yourself up. Do a small batch. You could do it right in your kitchen with a fan. You don't have to make it complicated. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. But if you want someone else to do it for you, if that's a better fit for your life, then buyer beware. And that's on you. Make sure there's labs. Make sure you understand what you're reading. And make sure that you know that we have run from the cure because we have learned so much more since then. And the other thing I just want to leave you guys with, because this is also really important when we are having the conversation of suppository, don't forget to break your blood-brain barrier, which is going to come from your mouth, and do an oral dose at least once a day so you can open up all of those receptors and get your whole body firing. All right, so I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, concerns, you are welcome to reach out to me. I really ask that you share this information, that you share this live, because, you know, it's really about education for the people. You know, like all these words, you know, I'm taking this time today, I'm saying these words because I want you to be an educated consumer, because I want you to know what you're purchasing and to have a deeper understanding of what you need. Okay. And that's not going to happen if you're just out there like a sheep, just running down the street, you know, like you can't do that. If something is coming to your body, if you have to stand up to it, you got to find that little part of yourself that fights back. And I know y'all got it. I know you do. So let's go over it, folks. This is a weight of measure. Okay. So when someone says, I need a gram, they are talking about a weight of measure. And the way that you find out what's in that measure is you look at a lab report or you make it yourself. And the reason why making it yourself always works is because you put you into that medicine. And when you make that medicine, when you light it on fire, it ignites in a different way than anybody else can do it. So I am a big proponent. I would rather give you a fishing pole and show you where to get the biggest bass than, you know, lead you over to like my kitchen and serve you up a meal. That's way more work. All right. So thank you for your time, you know, to share this. I apologize for my wild ass hair, but it has been a wild ass day. So many blessings to all of you. Do your good work. Remember, you are the greatest gift that you give another person, and your life matters. So make it about something, because when we make our life about other people, we truly experience joy. See you later.